Okay, welcome back everybody to my ShelkyP channel, and today we're going to look at Series 11, which is the Redstone series for the Minecraft minifigures. This one, totally exciting. They have changed it up and it's now Build a Mini. So these actually come up in pieces and you actually build them. And so this is going to be a little bit different. The boxes have been cut open. I have not actually seen what the figures look like or anything like that other than what the pictures on the side of the box look like. Never built one, so we're going to learn together here how to do this, and hopefully I don't make too many mistakes and look too silly, but you know, hey, if I do, that's alright. So, Series 11 is the Redstone. Again, build a mini and you craft your figure. This is what the top of the box looks like, Series 11 Redstone. And so we have 12 figures in this series. Now I just found these at a local Meijer, and it's the only place, the only store I've actually found Series 11. So, and I know I can buy these online, but in the store I get them a little bit faster, sometimes a little bit cheaper too. So I didn't even get a full box at the store, but when I went down the aisle and found these, there was a set of grandparents and 2 grandchildren, and they looked at me kind of crazy when I walked away with this whole box. And then, you know, you always get the cash register attendants who look at you like you're a crazy person when they ring all of these up and see the total for what didn't seem like a whole lot. So, you know, this is, I'm trying to get all 12 of the figures, and I use the rest of the figures for other things, so it works out to have the extra figures. They do not have any of the 3-packs that go with this. I know they're available online. I haven't seen those in stores at all. So if you want to leave me a comment, let me know if you do see them in stores, where you find them. I'm going to be on the hunt for those, and hopefully I get all 12 of the, at least the figures in the 1-packs. So let's go ahead and get started with our first one. I'm going to open it up. Okay, much bigger blind bags. Which is funny because these are like the same size boxes. They're fitting the same thing in there, but that's a huge bag. And with this, we get the checklist, the Build a Mini checklist. So this gives you all the ones and you can kind of check them off. Now this bottom row down here is what I'm talking about, is the 3-pack exclusives. So there's a silverfish, a wither skeleton, a guardian, and a squid that are in the 3-pack exclusives, which I won't have today. And again, it always says a little bit about the series on the back. So we'll keep this over here. And then at the bottom, now this kind of, I think gives a little bit away, because if you look here, I'm going to guess that we are going to get Steve here without even opening the bag. So maybe the instructions should have been inside the bag. But anyways, so I'm going to put the instructions here and we'll see how complicated it is to build. Doesn't look too complicated, but let's see what we get here. So, there's the bag open. Okay. That is a very broken Steve. Interesting how this is going to become Steve. But let's see what we can do here. Okay, so this is very weird. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of awkward about this whole thing. So, okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, there's a sword. Let's see if we have to have something too. Okay, we can just pop these off of this. Okay, so we're supposed to pop these off of here, which they're a little tough. Might be more helpful to have a knife or a pair of scissors if you got one around. I've got a pair if I need it. So those look like the feet. And I think that's just the rest of the stem there to build. And we need the helmet. Okay, we need his body. Again, not too hard to pull, but if you're not real strong, you might need to get some scissors or a knife and take those off on your with that. Get the head. That one was a little tough. Get some arms here, some arms and hands. They're really making you work for this. This is going to be the longest build series I've ever done. Our unboxing series. Oh my goodness. That last... There we go. I got it. Okay, so let's start off with the feet here. Do they have even letters on them? Oh, they were probably on the stems and I just ignored them. Well, you know, we're just going to figure it out. It's just kind of like Legos. Alright, so we put the body on like this. Okay. And the arms on like this. Where'd the other arm go? That is my dog saying hello to you. That's Ava. Put the sword in the hand like this. Doesn't really like to stay in there very well. I don't want him to lose his sword. It just kind of is hanging out in there. So we'll hope for the best on that one. That I don't lose the sword. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. The head probably would be good if it was on right side up. And then the helmet. All right. And there we go. That was the first minifigure. That is Steve. So, not too painless to build. That's what Steve looks like. Now, normally I go and unbox until I get the whole set. So maybe what I'm going to do next as I go through these is we'll speed them up, or I'll pull out the instructions and see which one I'm getting to make sure that I don't build a whole bunch of Steves and that's all you see. So let's see what we got in the next one. So again, you can pull this out, and this is a Steve again. So I'm going to put that back in there, and we'll save that one for later. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so this one is a snow golem. So again, kind of takes out the, you know, surprise of these. And this is also an interesting one to me too, because a lot of times people, you know, will be able to open up the box in the store and tell. So in the store, if you opened up the tape, you'd be able to tell what these were beforehand. So just something to think about. I don't recommend doing that because obviously I buy them for the fun of them. But, you know, there's also an element of not wanting to buy every single one of them. Again, that can be expensive. It is expensive. But, like I said, I have other uses for these when I'm done with them. So, I like to, I have a whole bunch of extras. So, ooh, this one, his head is in kind of two different pieces. Okay, let's see, we need these arms, I think. Seems like a lot of wasted plastic though, to be honest. Okay, it looks like we build this one in 2 parts. Okay, so we have E, which again, I was not really looking at that too close, but they do have letters. I don't know if you can see that at all or not, but they have letters right there, like this one is E, telling me which part it was, but the pictures are pretty good at telling me what part needs to go where. So this is E, and then I'm going to find B. Right here, and this goes in here like this, and you can kind of tell that shape matches up with that one, and they just snap in really easy. Like I said with Steve's sword, I was a little concerned, but then we'll put in the arms. Oops, these arms are super little. Probably a choking hazard. If I had to hazard a guess here. That arm I might have broken off too much of the arm there. I might have broken off the peg of the arm. Well, you know, there's that too. You don't want to do that. So he's not going to have an arm. Maybe I'll try and find another one and see. Oh no, there it went in. It's there. It's just, you got to be patient with it. I think I got to get at the right angle here. Okay. Did I get it? I don't know. What do you think? Okay, we're just going to keep going and pretend that that is correct. Okay. All right, and then what we're going to do is we'll do... I'm a little concerned how we got so many pieces. I feel like we got more than enough pieces because we also got this piece as well as an extra, because then we're just supposed to put them together like this. And see if we could line up that hole with the other side and snap his head on. Okay. So then we put this in his mouth. But like I said, there's not two of these on the instructions, and there are two of those in the packaging. So we must have gotten maybe an extra piece, like that's his extra body piece. So we'll kind of keep those off to the side. Okay, so that is the snow golem. And I'm not entirely sure if I did a close-up of the Steve. And these all have a name of Builda. When you look them up online, they're called Builda Steve, Builda Snow Golem. So there's a close-up of those two. Okay, well, let's find the next one. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is the Electrified Creeper. Oh, I like this one. It looks pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Alright, these pieces are just loose. The creeper, thankfully, doesn't have any arms for me to get confused with. And again, didn't look at those letters at all. Okay, so we're going to, oh, that's probably an extra piece there. Okay, so we're going to put these, oop. Okay, so I gotta put this in, oh, and this has got extra stuff on it too. Okay, so we put this guy in here. Oh, he had some extra plastic on his head, that's what's going on. This guy in here, and this guy in here, and then the feet go in here to be held on like that. Oh, it's just like Legos, you know. Just like Legos. You get one thing in there, you put another thing in there, and they all just fall apart. This is a pretty tight little space we got in here. And the extra plastic doesn't help. That doesn't rip off right, because it's making it so the legs don't fit in there 100%. That one, we'll see. There we go. Finally got him in there. And that is a look at your Electrified Creeper. He's a Build-A-Creeper. Just in case you're scared easily. He's not going to explode, but it looks like Krat might be making an appearance here soon. Okay, he's on the table. We'll see if he decides to make his way into the shot. while we find ourselves another one to build. This is an Alex, so we'll go ahead and build her. There's our instructions. Okay. All right. Come on. Very interesting, all the packages and these little pieces. They're all connected together, but then they break apart into different sets. And you just kind of break off the extra pieces of plastic that kind of put them together in the set. Ugh. Hands are too weak. Cannot pull off plastic. Okay, there we go. So here's what I'm talking about, is that these two pieces are connected, but they'll come apart so that we have her body, a foot, and her helmet. And of course, her weapon. Okay, those seem to be the extra pieces. She seems to go together very similarly to Steve. Uh-oh, here, I think here he comes. He's finally figured out that this looks like fun. This is Krat, my cat. If you want to see him, he was in Series 7, very intimately in Series 7 video. And he was also having quite a bit of fun with my Biome Series 8 figures as well. There was a couple of them that went flying across the room. So let's see, they want the weapon in this hand, up on this side of her body. And again, this is what I'm talking about, and I don't know if you could see this, but the plastic that's left over from being on those parts trees make it hard to get it in the fitted holes. So that's all I'm doing, is having a hard time doing that. And then when, of course, the legs come out too at the same time. All right, see if we can get her axe in there better than we could Steve's sword. Okay, and then a head, which, by the way, that's super creepy if we just left it like that. So Steve was not nearly as creepy as that. Got some major issues. And then we'll put her helmet on so she doesn't look as creepy. And there is Alex with her diamond armor. Okay. Okay, all right, this is oh, that one doesn't look too bad. This is just going to be a sheep. Okay, now my hands are super tired. We're going to use some tools here, because I cannot even open the bags anymore. That's pretty terrible. Okay. It is a dyed sheep. It's a purple sheep. Again, a little bit of a, if you've not ever done anything that's on a parts tree like this, if you just kind of roll it, to spin it off the tree, it comes right off generally, but you can use some tools as well. Little feet. Very tiny little sheep feet. Oh, and there's the little sheep face. I think we should just leave him like that. He looked like he's bodybuilding. We'll just leave him like that for now. We'll see how this works out. Okay, so this is his body, looks like. And it looks like we will eventually put, okay, so each leg goes in these little holes. And so here's what I'm talking about. There's an extra little bit of plastic around there. So I'm going to see if this is too hard to push in. If it is, then I'm going to go ahead and get some tools out to fix up those parts of plastic that are left over, because they make it kind of hard to push in, but they eventually do kind of push in. So that's okay. We'll see how this goes. It may be what's killing my hands though. So again, if you're going to build all 12 of them in a series like this, I recommend the tools. I definitely recommend the tools. Okay. Okay, all the feet are in. Okay, we're going to put this on because the sheep's face goes in there. And then, yes. Okay, this is just me being a little silly, but I do find that to be quite funny. But anyways. Okay. I might be getting a little slap happy with these. However, this is what your dyed sheep should look like when it's all complete. Okay, that's our sheep. All right, let's see what we got here. I had some other sheep. We'll put him off to the side. Maybe. Ah, this is a spider. Okay. Ooh. All these creepy legs. Okay. And again, could be reading the letters that are coming off of here, but I just really am not paying attention to them because it is pretty self-explanatory. So this one, I'm looking at, there's 2 different size holes, so you just got to make sure you get the right size legs and the right size hole. I think that's going to be the factor here. Maybe it's a bigger factor than I imagined. Okay, that one slid right in. We'll try the other side. Maybe it's meant for the other side. Could be, very well could be side specific with the legs. Again, this is what kind of not following directions will get you. Yeah, definitely that mattered, I think. So if the spider doesn't work out for you, to switch sides. The legs definitely are side specific. Okay, and then we put the face on here and the back end on here. That one was really quick. And there is your build a spider. Okay. Halfway through. Okay. This is an attacking ghast. Oh, again, pretty quick, looks like. Hey, I was able to open the bag again. Ooh, I'm going to save all of this plastic. I love this clear plastic. I know it's the little things in life, but I love it. Okay. Like I said, this one seems really simple. Hopefully I can figure it out. I wonder if these are going to matter. Which ones these are. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, well this one's F. Uh-oh. I think I'm supposed to have 3. Oh, there's the other one. And this one's D. Okay, well we can easily figure this part out. How about we just leave them like that? Because this looks super complicated. Okay, D. He kind of goes in there like that. And then, I see it fits in there. this way. Okay, see, simple. Again, don't need so many brains. This has got a bevel right here, and it goes along with that inside piece in there. So we just slide that in like that, and that's a ghast. Wow, that was super quick. That is your attacking ghast. I actually am having quite a bit of fun with these. I was not sure how well this would go. I don't know if that's supposed to be what that looks like. Something tells me maybe not. Something tells me that that's supposed to go the other way. Let's see. Let's see if I can get these out of there now. Yeah, something tells me it's supposed to go like that instead. Again, easy to take apart and redo. Just a few seconds. Okay, that looks better. Now he doesn't have a weird tail. Okay. So the ghast, again, as long as you're reading the directions, pretty simple. Okay. Okay, that's a creeper. Get rid of those. Okay, this is a zombie in flames, which I gotta tell you, if you've watched any of the other series, you'll know that this is one of my favorite ones, so I'm super excited for the clear plastic that should be in this one too. So, really looking forward to that. Yes, there it is. I love it. Okay. Oh, just love it. Okay, this piece already broke off, it looks like. Which that's piece A for his face. Okay. Now we got some arms. And some other arms. Maybe. And some legs. Maybe a leg over here. And we got the flames, of course. Yeah, I don't know if I need these or not. We're just going to say yes, because it says Y. So tough. Okay, let's see if we can figure this one out. Okay. So this, I know, definitely goes at the bottom because this is supposed to represent his legs. So this I'm going to go ahead and put there. I think. Maybe it's backwards. Maybe it goes this way. Okay, and then we put some arms in here. Going very well. Very, very well. Okay, well there's his other foot. So this definitely goes on in this direction, but it doesn't seem to want to go on there really well because that's his foot. I'm going to try and put the arms in here. See, some are quick and painless and some are not. Okay. I guess you could kind of pose his arms however you wanted to. Okay. And one of these goes on top of his head, the one that said X, which would have been helpful had I read. That one goes there. And this one, I believe, is supposed to go on the side of his head. Kind of like so. There you go. And there's your zombie in flames. He's got a little bit of plastic sticking off of his foot. I can clean that up later. Okay. Okay, this is an iron golem with a flower. if you're still around since the beginning of the video, I thank you very much. I knew this was going to be a long one of building all of these, but I think it's very important to show each one unboxing and show you everything, and I don't like to do just a few at a time. So we'll keep on trucking. I love the little flower. Aw, so nice. Okay. Looks like Crap might be making a visit again. We'll see. He's wandering around nearby. Give me a thumbs up if you like Krat. I tend to like him quite a bit. He's a good boy, but, you know, some people are not cat people. Can't fault you for that, but okay. I don't know if I need those pieces. I think I do. Because I think he's got feet and arms. I mean, I know he does in the game. I just don't know if any of these things are... Oh, that's a foot. Okay, he's kind of... They got feet similar to Alex and Steve. So there's the feet. And we put those on the body here. Oh, I should probably put the right foot on the right side. So this was got a little bit of flour there, and I was probably supposed to put that up so the flour comes down the same side. Okay, and then we'll put in the arm that does not need the flour to go on this side. And then the arm, again, there's a little bit of flour telling you, you know, what you're supposed to do there. And the flour goes in that little hole in the hand. Maybe. There we go. And then his head slides on like that. That was pretty quick too. That's an iron golem with a flower. Okay. Okay, what are you, my friend? If you know anything about me, this is my favorite animal in the game. This is a tamed wolf. Even if they're not tamed, I'll take them. I still like them. Okay. Well, it looks like I need that part too. I wonder if that's his tail. It is. Huh. That little tiny bit is his tail. I'm not sure if you can hear that. It sounds like a motorcycle group just went by outside. It's alright. Just having fun. Okay, so let's start with the... I'm going to start with the head, actually. I'm going to put his little muzzle in there. Okay, there's that. And then this part, which will be for his... No, that's wrong. Sorry. Duh, this is the collar color, so I got to put the collar color towards the back so you can tell that he's tamed. Okay. Then this part goes in here. And then this part is his little tail, goes in here. Oh, I put it in wrong. Gotta put it in this way, apparently. Okay. There's his little tail. We'll make it go up. Then he's got legs here. And legs here to make him look like he's sitting. And you can see that that is our tamed wolf. Again, I like that most of these are relatively simple to figure out. Don't take too much time to build. Okay. Oh man. Alex fell over. We got two more. That's a sheep. That's a wolf. Up to spider. An Enderman. Oops. Okay. He's got one big long body, definitely. Oh, there's his little grass block to hold. I don't think I need that. There's his arms. It's the other bit of the grass block. And another, I need 2 arms. Okay. Okay, let's do the simple part first, see if that's as simple as it looks. Simple as it looks. Okay. And we do arms. Somebody tells me this one's supposed to be over here. Again, that's my go-to. If it doesn't fit on one side, see if it fits on the other side. Unless you really are closely following the instructions. Okay, now this one goes here. And then this one has a little peg to go on top of this one, so it fits on it just like that. And I think I'm going to move his arms down to look like he's got one arm on each side if I can. Look a little bit more realistic there. Something like that. And it doesn't really, his arms really don't reach down to that unless I have them in the wrong sides, which, you know, I wouldn't be surprised about. Let's see if I cross them over like this. I'm getting cat claws in my back. Cat claws in my back. Cat claws in my back. It feels super delightful. I think he's actually playing with my hair, trying to get my attention. But he doesn't realize I only have one more left to build. So there it is. I did have it on the wrong side. So the arms go down and hold that block. So there's your Enderman. Ew, got some smooch on his face. Okay. One more, and then I can go play with that cat who is just dying for some attention right now. Let's see, that's Alex. Let's see, who are we looking for here? Oh, we're looking for a pig with a saddle. There it is. All right, so these we're gonna leave for later. I'm not even probably gonna do a speed up video on those because my fingers are just kind of worn out. So from building and tearing off all the parts. So this will probably be the last one that I build. Again, there are the 3-packs that I don't have yet. If I get the 3-packs, I will do another video and build the rest of those for you too. So we'll see if I can locate those. Okay. Come on. Oh, probably don't need that growth off the pig there. And we need these saddle parts, it looks like. Oh my, such tiny little pieces that don't really want to break off of here very well. Okay. Wow, those are very small. Okay, I think I got everything that I need. Okay, so they say to build the pig first, which would make sense. Okay, maybe not. You would think that building the pig would be much easier than that. This leg goes here. I got that. Because that one had a little bit of a bezel, and so did this one. So I got that. Those match up. And now I need this to go in there. Okay, ta-da. Again, lots of pushing those plastic pieces around that don't tear off the trees very well. Okay, now we put the saddle on the back. So I guess it goes, oh my. It says to put the saddle on second, but you know, it's gotta be tougher than that because his head's in the way now. So I'm gonna take the head off, put the saddle on, put his head back on. Okay, so I disagree with those directions. You know, it's all right. We agree to disagree. And you know what? I was supposed to put the other part of the saddle on first. Just beheaded my pig only, you know, just a few times. So we put the stirrups on first, then we put the saddle on, and then I'll put the pig's head on after that. And again, just pushing around those plastic pieces so they all kind of fit together. This one is important to get the right side of the saddle in the right side of the cutout. Okay, and then there's the head, and there is our pig with a saddle. Gotta get his head on there. Well, they don't go well together, but pig with a saddle. Okay, and this is the 12th minifigure from this series, from the 1 packs. And so there they are in all their glory. If you have any comments about this, and if you use the instructions, let me know. And if you didn't use the instructions, let me know. And I also like to see some of the other things that we could create with this. Maybe that's what I'll do with the extra ones and play around with those a little bit. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click that subscribe button. And if you want to get a notification every time we post a new video, click that little notification bell. And I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.